if you like hip hop, if you like bars, you go into Lux. But if you like hip hop, you go into Mice. And hip hop is a universal. You get it's a universal culture. We talking about life, like culture, life, and then a real conversation that you would have with your father or your parents. Like, it's people that don't even listen to hip hop. That the commentary that they was giving is like, damn, this made me believe in hip hop again. It started a whole new conversation. Like, if you watch all the things that y'all been doing on the bar, if you watch dudes, right? Mysonne did it 8 minutes. Everybody tried to live up to that, to say more bars or whatever. They wasn't doing 8 minutes. They was doing 5, 4, 6, 7. You get what I'm saying? And then it's to the point where it's quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome everybody. We're here with another episode of The Bar. I'm your host, King Cage. Along with my other host, ATR over here, 2 R's. And my
Lunchlife _ child Lunchlife in the building.
the Punchline Champion on base in here. So we have my brother from another mother, Mr. OP from Rough Rider Radio, New Bronx City.
Yes, sir.
And he's here to represent. You know what I mean? So, we're going to do this next episode of The Bar. This was a suggestion. This was always on the plate. We're going to do Mysonne the General. BX NY General. So we're going to check out this Mysonne NY General freestyle on Funk Flex. TT, do us the honors.
Yeah, this is Mysonne NY General. I came to kill it with my boy Funk Flex on Hot 97. That's how we own it!
You know what it is. Funk Flex, BX, Mysonne.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can't come up here.
No, sir. I got here, Flex. Yes, I'm here. I ain't come to play with him.
Not at all?
Not at all. Real niggas got the ball now. NY, what's good? Real niggas, what up? If I offend you, then I meant to. New York, stand up. You should be standing up right now, like I am. You hear this beat? You know what this is? What it represents. Yeah. Welcome to New York City, the Empire State, where the entire state is trying to acquire cake. You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights, underdog winners from losers, you niggas celebrate. Couple brand movers from dudes that's really selling weight. Ones who get told what to do, the ones who delegate now. I'ma set it straight, there's levels to this shit. And I'm a 5-star general, I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles. And gangsters didn't take no pictures or do anything.
It changed.
This shit is new. Everybody wasn't selling it. You couldn't walk on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be about that life when you paid the muscle. See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up cause the lines done got distorted. It all started when the snitches got glorified. When they ain't killed Alpo after Rich Porter died. I made a movie about Frank Lucas, I was mortified. Y'all niggas rode that wave like a water ride. So y'all decided that this fake shit was real. When snitches came home and y'all embracing them still. Ratting the G in the same place and they could chill after he violated the codes that should've got him killed. That's when I said chill, y'all can keep the game. There's no more rules, the players just ain't the same. Prices too high, they stepping all on the cane. Everybody playing, nobody don't know they lane. It's a shame, the center's running point. So-called killers is telling they running point. Niggas getting A1 felons for 1 point. They doing life, and they ain't even selling the whole joint. So what's the point? We dying in vain. Nigga, we dying, we just hiding the pain. Daddy told me one thing that stuck inside of my brain. Do the same thing, expect something different, you insane. Shh, not me, I'm a genius. Flex, this is deja vu, I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit. And I had you looking like you smelled the dead body in this bitch. Let them try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I man down, everybody dead again. Each and every rapper you name, I am better than these codeine dope fiend niggas. I'm the medicine. A veteran with adrenaline of a rookie. My niggas done made empires off a cookie. When we was learning morals, they was playing hooky. Now I'm doing my numbers like a bookie. Look me in my eye, the average cat to turn away. straight up G, no curving in my vertebrae. Every block, corner, curve, niggas done heard of me. I'm exposing them now, they gon' wanna murder me. I had to do it, this shit was really concerning me. These niggas up here spitting, committing perjury. Chicks taking trips to DR and they getting surgery. Forgetting I done already hit my, how you curving me? Flex. This shit is light. I burn down mics and I fight for civil rights. I'm trying to get black, same shit they get a whites. I used to kill niggas, now I give them light. Now I give them light just to help them through that darkness. I motivate and I give hope to the heartless. My verse on that Million Man March was just to let my brothers know we can evolve from the projects. I know that's hard to digest, but they feeding you pork. You see the image they project, they don't be what you thought. I don't blame them no more, it be what they talk. But ain't a nigga more thorough than me in New York. See, I can get a nigga snow, I can get it for the low, I can get it by the pound, I can get it by the O. I can get you pieces that's hitting, that's for show. But before I get you anything, I'ma let you know this shit is all a setup. They'll let you get your bread up. Next thing you know, you in state greens getting a setup. Your man on the phone, he telling you keep your head up, or your girl got a mouth on his dick giving your head up. Or you getting wet up by a so-called op. Now he really your bro, but that's part of the plot. You see, you don't understand we is 3/5 of a man. So when they ended slavery, they had another plan. They said we can't end slavery, too many residuals. So they don't call you slaves no more, they call you criminals. Sending you to prison, you working for cheap labor. Don't listen to these rappers, they trying to see some paper. Real, these niggas couldn't be faker. But when I tell you niggas is frauds, I'm a hater. Look, Future said, God blessing all the trap niggas. I got a question for that. Where you at, nigga? Trappers that I know is getting arrested cause of raps, nigga. Sentenced to life and they ain't never coming back, nigga. These rap niggas telling you lies. They ain't never seen a gram, but they selling you pies. Niggas ain't real. You can tell by their eyes, they ain't telling their stories, they telling you mine. I was really in the streets moving, work on the night shift, the roaches used to scatter when I hit that light switch. Yeah, Jeezy, I know that life, moving snow to put food on the stove at night. I was married to the game, I had to throw that rice. Raekwon said, you a legend, you know that, right? But y'all don't wanna hear that, they wanna hear that lingo. Soldiers going to war, letting that thing go. Trappers stacking them chips up like bingo. Kingpins in Sing Sing, but they ain't sing no, cause they know I'm a one-to-one. I was a savage before I was 21. Had my first gun at 16, putting in work. Birds told me how to hold that little Uzi bird. I mean, horizontally, how was a horror, honestly. Had too much heart and niggas wasn't as smart as me. Then I did 7 up north for armed robbery and realized the so-called gangster niggas lied to me. They threw a battery in my back, they was charging me. I'm catching charges, lawyers is overcharging me. Bozo, CO niggas in charging me. I was nice with my hands so the bigger niggas was charging me. Pardon me, the preachers couldn't save us, the teachers didn't teach us, the streets had to raise us. I'm from High Bridge, down the block from Larry Davis. We was all sick of being broke, it was contagious. But then I left the game cause I realized it's way deeper. You still say my name and you get it for way cheaper. These chicks giving their box away for a pair of sneakers. So if you got a girl like Tasha, you better keep her. And these niggas, they doing the most. They telling on themselves for likes on the post. Niggas want power just to brag in the boat. You see, it's way too many Tommies, not enough ghosts. But then again, Ghost was rad. I live by the code, so I ain't co-signing that. The moral of the story is stop chasing the glory. My youngin' 16 on the island, facing 40. To the real G's, it's time to raise these shorties. To the kids I misled, I just wanna say that I'm sorry. To the real G's, time to save these shorties. To the kids I misled, I just wanna say that I'm sorry. Definition of a G part 3, OG Bobby Johnson. I do this shit for real, Flex.
They see us,
They see us. I told you let me come up here, man. I told you what I do, man. Niggas gonna act like they forgot, man. I did this shit with DMX, nigga. Man for man, I did this shit with the Warrior.
That was Mysonne the General.
BX
General. After listening to his joint, other niggas should feel a little funny about coming up there and spitting that bullshit niggas be spitting. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was dope. What you think, love?
I thought it was fine. I liked it. I appreciate it. Mice was Mice. Mice did, you know, he did his thing. Mice on left, he got up in the right palm.
Shoot, I sleep so he died.
I thought it was fire. I think he went out there and showed his ass, man. That should have at least put a little change in his career where shit was going and shit. Cause niggas was just like feeling like Mice was just killing the young niggas and shit. But he went up there and he told you some shit. I fucked with it, man. It was dope.
Yeah, man. TZ?
I thought it was dope too. I felt like it was what needs to be said, like just in general, especially with my generation.
What you
like?
What you mean by that?
Like people think it's cool to be
junkies,
to pop pills, to scam and do all of that stuff. It's like. Maybe for me personally, I don't find it cool because all my grandparents, except for one, was drug addicts, and my father went to jail for scamming and stuff. So I know that stuff is not cool. But for most of my peers, they think that that's cool, and there's nobody telling them.
Right, like that's just a fucking setup. Like y'all niggas is wilding right now.
Oh, how you felt about the freestyle?
Honestly, like I think it was, to me, you know, without separating the personal relationship I have, I'm gonna say that it was something that needed to be said, and it was something that like a lot of rappers don't have the courage to say that because they're looking for cool points. You get what I'm saying? He gets a lot of honor and respect from the hip hop community for that freestyle just alone. It was, to me, it was monumental. It was dope. It's like that's the best freestyle I ever heard on Funkmaster Flex, to me. Just because of the content. Yeah, the content.
The best?
The best. Hands down the best.
Better than Lux?
Better than Lux. I'm going to say why better than Lux because Lux, if you like hip-hop, if you like bars, you go into Lux. But if you like hip-hop, you go into Mice. And hip-hop is a universal. You get it's a universal culture. We talking about life, like culture, life, and then a real conversation that you would have with your father or your parents, like, it's people that don't even listen to hip hop. That the commentary that they was giving is like, damn, this made me believe in hip hop again. It started a whole new conversation. Like if you watch all the things that y'all been doing on the bar, if you watch dudes, right? Mysonne did it 8 minutes. Everybody tried to live up to that, to say more bars or whatever. They wasn't doing 8 minutes. They was doing 5, 4, 6, 7. You get what I'm saying? And then it's to the point where it's quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so let's get into it, man. Let's go with bars. Bars first.
Bars. So as far as bars, one, I like the message in the bars, and he had a lot of lyricism going on, and things that I just realized, because I heard this joint before, but I didn't realize how he did the charge joint, the scheme about the charge and all that. I'm gonna give him 9.5 on them bars, 9.5 on them bars. I think it was dope. What you think?
Oh, so me, this is probably be my lowest category and shit. Cause Mice is not a puncher. He was punching, but he wasn't a puncher. He said dope shit that I just like. He was like, yo, you couldn't work on a block with no resume. It's just a fact. It's just like, this shit's just changed now. You feel me? Anybody come out hustling and shit. You had to put in work before you could come out hustling. Anybody wearing jewelry and shit like that. You couldn't even do shit like that without your respect up. Feel me? He said,
that's truth though. Like,
he said, and he was saying shit that niggas scared to say. And I'm from Harlem, but nigga hit me with the, he said I stopped fucking with this shit after they ain't kill Alport after Rich Porter died. And with the whole snitch shit and shit, this shit is just going too far. It's like, it's just okay now. Like, niggas is like, fuck it, I get booked, I'm gonna tell, fuck it. And nobody's upholding that code no more. And I ain't no one. So
you see how his bars cause you to have conversation about that? You get what I'm saying? Like, you listen to Lux, like, you're not starting a conversation that talk about the culture of things.
Lux got some of that shit.
To talk, he does, but to talk about the culture of things that's going on in the community, like, let's start conversation.
And then this was a punch. It wasn't really a punch. It was just like, yo, he said, yo, Flex, I had you looking like you saw a dead body. That shit was just fire to me. Making empires off a cookie was just regular fire to me. A straight up G, no curve in my vertebrae. That wasn't a punch, but it was just fire. It's just like, it's like compared like to the own shit when they give you so real shit. Real shit against metaphors is sometimes you can give somebody some real shit that's just better than a metaphor. That's just real shit. I was Savage before 21. I heard that Uzi verb. Like, that was just fire. Yeah. Lawyers overcharging me. If you had a case before and your back been against the wall, I got super overcharged. Like, but my lawyer was worth it. But it just I felt it from a real place. I was nice in my hands, so niggas was charging me. Like, the way he set it up.
I like that.
It went. I liked it. And the way he was like, everybody, it's too many times, not enough Ghost, and then he killed Ghost because Ghost is a snitch. And we watched the show. We all
when did Ghost snitch?
Ghost, he snitched on Kanan. So really, Kane is the hero.
No, he set him up.
No, he set him up. Well, he had a choice to either set him up and send him to jail or kill him, and he set him up and sent him to jail. But still, he was such a man up. But it was just a lot of dope shit in there. I thought it was dope. And me, I know me. I like metaphors more than anything. So, but with the this is probably my lowest shit. I'm gonna give him like 8 on the bars, and that's low.
8 on the bars?
I'm giving him 8 with the bars just because I'm a metaphor nigga. But he said a lot of dope shit in there that I thought was dope. And at the time that it came out, it was impactful.
Even more boom.
It was impactful. So I'm giving him
8 on the bars from Manchild. What you say?
I'm giving him 10. And 10 based on that, like nobody is saying what he's saying. Nobody bar wise, nobody was at that time when his freestyle came out. Nobody was saying. Nobody has the courage to say what he said. And I feel like when you say bars, like everything that he said negates the fact that he gave an 8 to me, because it's like you said you felt these things that he was saying. Like bars is meant to be felt, so I felt everything he said. It was like it was nothing that he said. I was like, nah, I'm confused.
Nah,
I don't understand.
You know what it was? Just like we had the argument about the Saha shit. It wasn't laid. It wasn't punches. So it was kind of straightforward. So anybody that gave me straightforward shit that I felt, I still give them a nice score. But I still gotta take the points away for not having the punches, not layering it, not being super lyrical with it. Because it wasn't super lyrical. It was more impactful.
I don't think that was supposed to be.
You don't agree with me?
You
thought it was layered?
I don't. Well, we know it wasn't layered. It was meant to. I don't think it was meant to be layered.
Yeah. So, but I'm judging. You feel me? If I can't.
I get you, but I get your scores. But like a lot of things you said, like. So when I was like, damn, 8, okay, 8, yeah. I agree.
Oh, but I do that a lot though, y'all.
Okay,
I don't do that a lot.
So I can say that. That make an 8 don't make sense to me though.
I do that a lot.
Based on the notes,
as far as the bars,
based on the notes. So me, like I said, is impactful bars. I feel everything says I'm going with a 10 overall.
T.
I understood everything. Again, like it's the conversation that needs to be had. I think I understand it a little bit more. Like, let me speak from a millennial standpoint. A lot of people my age probably wouldn't get that. That's why I think I want to go with a 9.5. But me, like having that history of the people that live the lifestyle he's talking about, I think I could understand it a little. I could understand it better. But speaking for someone younger who, if you never had that conversation with somebody,
I think everybody can understand it though. We all come from the same place.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't they understand? But this is to my point though. You don't feel like some people gave you bars and conceptual shit and motivating shit? That was the only thing.
But speaking from a millennial standpoint, I get it. But
why do you feel everybody ain't gonna get it? They ain't gonna understand it.
I don't think they get it. I don't think. Just because they're appealing. It was more appealing in our culture. Period is murder, death, kill, homicide, sex, like all the negative and bad things. So when you speak against that, negativity is more appealing than positivity. That's just duality. You get what I'm saying? It's more appealing.
So that's why I think the message was bigger than just him, and he was going back and forth talking about how he used to live that life, but he doesn't anymore. So I understood it, but do I think that like my friends and stuff would?
You don't think they fuck with it?
It might take them longer. They might have to hear it more than once. They might have to like know what it's about. Like they might have to do a little bit more research than I would.
So off the rip, you don't think they would get it?
I don't think his bars needed research.
No.
I think he's giving niggas the truth.
I'm talking about the message.
I think it needs. It's not that.
That message. I think he's waking niggas up with that shit.
It needs
but you ain't going.
It depends on what place in life you at.
Yeah,
if you're ready to be receptive.
Exactly. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like we all understand when like Future's talking about popping drugs. We all understand that feeling that he's talking about. Even if I never popped a Molly or anything like that. But I get it. If you never like felt like he said like a lot of this stuff, if you never understood what that meant, the first time you hear this, you might like lose interest because it's not relatable to you. But if you go like you know a little backstory, somebody my age, then you could go and do it. So I think I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I got it.
It's a lot of young niggas fighting cases. A lot of niggas is in that situation right now, so I think they would get it. I don't think they wouldn't get it. Even though they don't hear you as an older nigga, you try to tell a nigga something.
Yeah, that's what I don't think they gonna hear it.
They going through the same shit, and I think if they don't get it now,
even the ones that love Jay-Z, when Jay-Z did his album, they still don't get it.
Oh, his new album?
Yeah, they still don't get it.
Because he's in a different place right now.
But it was similar to this, and they still don't get it.
That's a good point.
This freestyle opened a lane for that album to be receptive to the people,
and it's still not receptive.
And it's not as because it was talked about and then forgot about it the next week.
What, the album? Or the freestyle?
The album.
The album came and went. Yeah,
I'm gonna quote Master Killer on this. The dumb is mostly intrigued by the drum. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't really into as much the lyrics and don't appreciate the 444s or the Mysonne freestyle because of the current state of hip hop and what niggas is into right now. I think Mice did his thing. The only reason I gave it 9.5 out of 10 is because of the layers. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a rapper, and if you putting in them double entendres, triple entendres, that says something as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I took a little bit off. But his bars are potent. Mice is dead nice. Yeah. But if he had layered it just a little bit more, a little more layered, would have got him to 10.
So let's go to the D.
Hey.
This is, wow. That's just let's go to the delivery, man.
Let's go to the Alright, delivery. I think it was on point. And I'm giving him a 10.
Okay, cool. He got the 10. Go
10, cause like I never seen Flex this animated like through the whole thing, and then when I even watched it again, it was like he sounded like he was a special kid. You get what I'm saying? No disrespect to the people out there that has disabilities or whatever, but Flex was like you see, like he was really animated and gassed on that. But Mike's delivery on that was on point.
Yeah.
It was on point. Like he didn't stop, he didn't pause, he didn't like his delivery was on point. Like it was on point. That's all I can say. 10.
I'm gonna give it 10 because he was into it. Again, Flex was into it. And I'm about to go into present.
Alright, so with the delivery, I'm gonna give it 10 because it was clean and it was delivered. It went across well. Like everybody else said, you felt it. It went across well. There was no stumbling, no stopping, no insecure. You believed everything he said. He delivered it. It was what it was. Like.
And Mike's rhyme with his face. Like everything you see, you hear him, so you can look in his face and be like, I get it.
You see them eyes go by.
His eyes get what you be like. It draws you in.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna go to presents now.
Presents. And I think he presented himself good as right. I like that fucking T-shirt. Gangster but woke as fuck.
Yeah,
right? Like I'm gangster but I'm woke as fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and be dumbed out with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And the way he's spitting, even interacting with Flex while he's spitting. Niggas don't realize how hard that is sometimes to be like, you know what I'm saying? And stay in it and not miss a line. I think it was dope.
He dapped him up and all that. He still was on.
Right on point. I'm gonna go for 10 on that as well. Tiara?
10. I'm gonna go with 10.
Pressure?
10. Hands down.
Presents. Right?
Yeah.
No. Presents, I give him 10. I'll give him 10.
You gonna go for 10?
Yeah, I give him 10.
He making up for his 8.
But I got to be. You
was
critical. That was the only shit I was going to take points off because that's the only thing. I've been through this.
8 though.
Yeah,
I
8.
Just don't justify 8.
If you look at all my grades, my nigga, I don't fluctuate. Pause. With OP fluctuate. With OP, I gave ON a 7, and I think ON is dope.
You gave him a 7?
I gave him a 7.
7 for what?
For the bars. No, not
for the bars.
For everything else, he got a 10 because
I was a hill. Now I heard some of those before though, so I probably gave him a 6 because he recycled.
Yeah, but that's and then. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that right now. But my own shit with was it's like the same shit with Mice. Say a lot of hard bars. He say shit like, that's hard. Like like Mice do a lot of hard bars, but it's not a lot of punching. There's not a lot of.
That's not what you appeal to.
It's not a lot of.
It's just that's your personal.
Yeah, I like a lot of wordplay.
Okay,
I like a lot of fucking metaphors. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, so I understand.
That's what I'm saying. But everything else is a total. Everybody don't got the 100% total shit.
Right, I understand.
I think the presence was a 10, and I thought the delivery was a 10 because all he was missing was punches. If he punched a little bit more, he would have got the 10 for me. But he don't punch. He went there with a purpose, and it served a purpose. So for me, it took away these 2 points for me, but he got his message across. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
So, are you ready for this grade?
Sure.
Alright, so Mysonne NY General has gotten the second highest score I think we ever gave. It's 97.5 rounded off to 98.
Damn, man, it's my fault.
98.
But it's real. Be real.
Mike's gonna see me like, yo, my nigga. What the fuck, yo, son? What you want me to do, man?
Yo,
you gotta punch a little
98.
bit. You gotta punch a little bit. I know you could have threw 4 metaphors in there. You had 8 minutes to get it in.
I just like the layers, like
I thought it was dope.
Niggas just getting up to triple entendres out here. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have appreciated one of those, that would have got him 10 on mine. 9.5 though. But again, take that away from Bright Spices, Dead Nice. Everybody out there in the comments was giving me the same feedback.
And if we missed some shit and y'all be like, yo, nigga, you missed this ball. Because we ain't catching everything. If you missed it, you felt we missed it, he snuck a ball in on us, we'll come back and review it. But I'm comfortable with the 98. I think the 98 is fucking high as fuck. That's under Lux. Lux got a perfect. Mike's got 98. And what was under that? I don't know who
the next one is like 93.
I wish I was here for that Lux.
For the Lux
you
one?
want to take points for the Lux?
He would have got perfect.
But you was still,
That's why I would have.
You are a student of the game.
I'm a student of the game, and you are too.
Okay.
And you giving 8s.
My nigga, that's 8 is high as fuck.
Nah, 8 is not high.
Nobody gets an 8 from me. Nobody.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Coach Poppy. Who won? He was one of the people that suggested we do the Mysonne joint.
Okay.
Definitely give him a shout out there. Isaiah, he also requested it. Frank Smith.
Dope.
We got Sir Scrap-A-Lot.
Damn, Sir Scrap-A-Lot will come see me.
Sir Scrap-A-Lot.
See me.
And,
I'm in the projects.
There was one more. I don't have it on here. Shout out to everybody who's chiming in, commenting, and going in for all the lyricists out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here.
That's dope,
trying to celebrate these lyricists. Armand Mysonne. Shout out to you. Quell. He the one who suggested the UMP. I didn't shout him out on the UMP one.
Okay. That's
Quell. Good looking.
What score was
I think he had like a 93.
That's good.
I want to say 93.
These are the 90s.
Yeah.
There's not too many people in the 90s.
Oh, Pay Paul. Pay Paul is a name on YouTube. He also suggested Mysonne. He also wants us to do DNA, which is DNA is gonna come up soon. But thank you all for chiming in.
Thank you.
Again,
we
like,
appreciate
comment, subscribe. Alright, so that was Mysonne. He gets to 98.
98.
That's the damn near
dope.
perfect
Shout
score.
out Mice Bronx.
Shout out Mice Bronx.
BX.
Again, follow us on Instagram. Lush Life
_child on every media site, nigga. Let's debate it. Oh man, I mean.
Oppression _winning. Or you can catch me on Rough Rider Radio on Fridays from 8 to 10. Download that Rough Rider Radio app.
And winning, there's no G on the winning, right? It's winning. You see it on the screen right here, winning.
I might change my name to Marathon. Oh, I don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh, congrats to my man. Last week just ran a New York City marathon.
You ran the whole marathon?
26.2 miles.
How long took you?
6:24.
6 hours and 24 minutes?
Yes, man. Shout out to my nigga, man.
I will never run a marathon. We will have a drinking marathon one day on the show. We gonna have that.
Shout out to my brother. I'm gonna post a picture of him running the marathon right here. You see that? Yes. And Hey Tierra on Instagram. 2 R's on that, alright?
Hey Tierra _millennial.
No
Comment below, disagree, agree, follow us, let us know what's up, tell us what y'all want to see next. Let's keep this thing going. I think we're gonna get off the flex thing. We on all number flex. We gonna go to other fucking venues and see what they got.
Yeah, we gonna about to check out this Sway joint, so tune in. Stay tuned. That's the ball.
That's the ball.
Salute.